In 2007, the Trust piloted a programme of Tai Chi as a form of gentle exercise for patients with heart conditions. The success of this programme prompted the request for an instructional DVD, the purpose of which is guidance. The instructor for the programme, Mark Peters, will demonstrate which techniques are suitable for Tai Chi within the home. Practice exercises in a comfortable and safe environment. Avoid exercising within 1 hour of eating. Be careful not to overdo things. No pain, no gain? No way. Wear comfortable clothing with sensible footwear. Never consume alcohol before exercising. If at any time you feel faint or unwell, please pause and continue when you feel able. If you are unsure as to whether the exercises presented will be suitable, please seek medical advice.
Mark, we've been using Tai Chi since 2007. Can you tell us a little bit more about Tai Chi and what it involves?
Yes, certainly. Tai Chi is an exercise of mind and body. So what we're finding with the patients is maybe they've got anxiety as well, but helping them relax as they're going through the movements enables them to do an exercise that's comfortable and steady, that helps improve their balance and mobility. Mm-hmm. We're including qigong as well, which is sort of almost Chinese aerobics type exercise, and that's working very well.
In your experience, what sort of people have benefited from Tai Chi?
Well, initially I found that most people only thought it was for older people, mm-hmm. But really it suits anybody, and the people that really show benefit are ones suffering from a respiratory condition, a cardiac condition, or a balance problem. Because of the way it works, it helps you get more aware of your space and your balance within your body, to breathe more naturally and easily, and again improving your circulation.
What sort of benefits would you like to see in patients who participate in Tai Chi?
I'd like to see not just the physical, but I'd like to see people improve more mentally. Mm-hmm. So through their relaxation and their improved confidence by the reduction in recurrence of their condition, so they get more confidence in themselves, and then because of that, they'll make more an effort with the movements, and then they'll gain more greatly overall.
So for those people who are beginning Tai Chi, what sort of exercises should they start with first?
Well, the hardest part of Tai Chi is the coordination. So we found the best thing initially for people to start with is the qigong exercises or breathing exercises, because they're simpler, more repetitive, easier to follow, and less strenuous, both mentally and physically. And what we found is then that when people do that and they realise they can do more than they thought they could, they can then follow on to start to learn the more regular Tai Chi movements, which take more effort and commitment. By then, hopefully we've got them hooked.
2.5 years ago, after having a heart operation, I did the normal 10 weeks, twice a week exercise at the hospital, and after I'd finished that, they recommended that maybe I'd like to have a go at Tai Chi as a form of getting healthy again. I started in the January of 2007, and I've been doing it ever since. Now, at the end of last year, 2008, I qualified as a junior instructor, and I now take my own classes a couple of times a week. If Mark's away, I will take the cardiac group, which still runs, and I still attend it. Personally, I found a great benefit for the whole Tai Chi, and the Qigong exercises are really good. They've made me more flexible than I was for a long time before, and I find that doing the actual form has helped me as well. The other part that I enjoy is that everybody's so friendly. They get on with each other, they seem to, and we have a good laugh as well as the serious side of it. Of course, there is the martial art aspect, which we do cover, but the main part, especially on the cardiac group on the Thursdays, is to do the exercises and to get everybody up and mobile again. And again, personally, I found a benefit, and I have seen a benefit in other people as well. And, well, they are the ones that are benefiting from the cardiac group. And some people come along who have not had a cardiac problem. We have a young lady that comes along with MS, and she has found that she no longer comes along in her wheelchair. She comes along walking with a frame, of course, and she has said that she feels a benefit. Now, it's not for everybody, and we can't claim that it will suit everybody and that it will heal everybody. But going from my experience, it's done me a world of good, and I've seen it do a lot of other people good as well. For people that have come out of hospital and want to do more, I would recommend just the basic qigong exercises and maybe go on to do the form eventually, which is what we've done. And from there, you can take it as far as you want to.
Tai Chi's not easy. I'm not going to say it is. You've got to concentrate a little bit on it. But once you start concentrating, it becomes a lot easier to do. It's took me quite a long time to learn the part which we do in our lesson. We do 3/4 of an hour of chu-kung exercises, which are all different types of stretching and bending, but they're very gentle, and you can do them in a sitting position, which to begin with most people do, but after a few weeks it's surprising how quickly you're in a standing position doing them. As I said, it's not all easy, but there again, what is in life? If you want something, you'll do it. And as I've said to a lot of people, just try it, because the first time you think, well, I don't think I'm going to carry on with this because I can't see any benefit. But with anything, you've got to go a few weeks before you start noticing a difference. And then it's surprising how much difference you feel in yourself. The Tai Chi, we do the form for the last 15 minutes. Now, we only do the first part of the form, which is self-defense, which is very, very good for us ladies in this day and age. And it's very gentle and very easy once you get into it. But it's remembering it. I mean, if anybody's like me, my memory is like a sieve. And one week I can remember a lot of the moves, and then I forget some of the simple ones. But as soon as you start, it starts to come back to you. But it did take me a good 6-12 months to learn the Tai Chi. The exercises, I should think about 3 months, the exercises. But the Tai Chi, I should say 6 to 12 months. But some people learn a lot quicker than others, so maybe I'm just one of those slow learners.
When I first started doing the Tai Chi, we started off with exercises called chu-kung, which is basically just movements, gentle movements of the body and breathing exercises, etc., like that. I found to do the actual chu-kung movements fairly simple and very easy to do. As long as the instructor was there to show you what to do, it was easy. And then we were gradually developed into doing the form part of Tai Chi. We do the first part of the form, which is a little bit more difficult because it's remembering all the movements and the sequences, and it's moving the arms and tying up with the feet movements and the breathing movements, which was a little bit difficult. Not impossibly difficult, but a little bit difficult. But nobody ever tells you off, they just tell you how to do it. And there is all ways of the Tai Chi form which are related to martial arts. There is a movement for self-protection, for attack, defence, etc. like that, whereas qigong is just basically the easiest part because it is swinging of the body, the breathing exercise and loosening yourself up.
In the year 2000, I had a bypass. I was taken into hospital very ill, and I had an emergency bypass. And then from the bypass, I was going quite nicely until 2007, when I suddenly, my lungs filled up with fluid, and I had a very bad breathing problem. And I went into Salioak. They rushed me into Salioak Hospital. And then from Salioak Hospital, I was taken over to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital with we had a lot of tests done and to find out what the problem was. And they cleared my lungs, but I still had the breathing problem. So the doctors at the QE advised me to go to breathing exercises, which I then seen the Adrian, the nurse, he was there, and he introduced me to Tai Chi and Qigong, which I went along to Tai Chi. My son, I was that ill that my son had to take me for my lessons, and we started in September of 2007, and with Qigong, with the exercises, I kept on with the exercises, and at the first it was a bit hard for me because I was ill, but after that it got a lot better and I felt a lot more better. I could manage my breathing with the help of Qigong and Tai Chi. Now Qigong, it's a very, very gentle exercise that we do, and anyone will do these will find that in time it will help them. It won't cure them, but it will really help them. As you're seeing on the DVD, I was doing the exercise on the DVD. And when in September of 2007, I couldn't have done nothing like this. But with the help of the Qigong, I've gone on now where I can manage my breathing problem, and then I went on to Tai Chi. Tai Chi is not hard, it's just that it takes a long while to learn this, and I took 3 months, and that was from a DVD. You can get books to explain to you about the Tai Chi, but I say it took me 3 months to do the Tai Chi, where I can do it now. Tai Chi they say is a martial art, but you'll find that it's a very gentle martial art, and anyone can do this in time. It takes a lot of patience, but you can do, and it will be very helpful to anyone that does this. And from Tai Chi, the form, I've done the Tai Chi form, and I've gone on to do the Tai Chi fan form, and also I can do the broadsword form, which it's all in Tai Chi, and it helps a lot if you can do these, and you'll find the benefit from Tai Chi and Qigong. You'll benefit quite a lot.